Welcome to another video. In this video tutorial time-lapse, I'm going to show you how to airbrush this Lucky 13 skull, and I used a template by AirShot Stencils. So I've previously painted the canvas with Payne's Grey and then added some texture with a light grey. Now I sprayed a transparent black and I'm now using white to bring out all of the details of the artwork. You can see using that white, I'm up nice and close to get some real defined edges, and then I'm also shading a little bit lighter with it just to get that contrast. And the beauty of adding in the grey for your background is that you've already got that grey, then you've got the transparent black, so there's already a nice base that you can work with, and it's giving you effectively 3 tones when you're just adding the white on top. So it's a quick way to build up your tones, rather than having to add each tone in with all the detailing and taking a lot longer. It's just so much easier to lay that grey down, use the template and add in your transparent black, and then do the white rendering like I'm showing you now. See here, repositioning the template, spraying around the 13 just to get that in nice and easily, and then going back to some freehand to colour in the 13, and I'm going to make that glow by the end of it. Coming in with a texture template to add in some texture as I go, and now using a flesh tone, and I'm just basing up the hat. So this is the first part of the hat rendering. Now to further detail, I'm coming in with sepia, and the paint I'm using is Trident airbrush paint, and I'm just starting again to build texture but also to further detail the artwork. So add in all that wear and tear on the hat so it doesn't look brand new. Again, up nice and close for those real detailed textures and weathering, and then further away for the shading just to begin to shape it. Now working with white back over the top of those letters just to brighten them up a little bit, and then coming in with a fluoro green to really get that to stand out. I want a nice bright base and I can shade back over the top of that. And same thing with the Lucky 13 skull, I'm using that fluoro green as my base colour, and then I can work back over the top. Now I've switched back to white and I'm starting to re-add in all of my detailing. I like to do this step before I go to the final transparent black. This allows me to then clean up any overspray that I may have created from the white with that transparent black, so it's a good method to use. Now that that white layer is done, I'm now coming in with the transparent black, and I want to be up nice and close to get real sharp defined edges, and then adding the texture but then also softer shading to create that sense of depth. So take your time with this step. This is the crucial part because obviously this is your final detail tone, so you want to be as accurate as possible with it. You should have done all your adjustments previously with the other colours so that you know exactly where you need to go with this particular tone, and just use that colour to really make everything stand out and really come to life. Remember, less is more as well, so take your time, add bits in, and then come back and have a look at it before you move on. So you don't want to overdo it either, you don't want to totally go over everything, so you should essentially be painting less with this particular tone. And just really focusing in on those details and the shadows to really bring the artwork to life. coming in with a texture template now just to add some more texture around the artwork, and I also shaded around it just to give that a bit of depth within the background. Adding in a few more white highlights here and there just to make it pop a little bit more, just to brighten up certain sections. And coming back in with fluoro green and spraying around those letters to give them a bit of a glow. And then red violet on the hat. And here is the completed artwork. I've added some resin to seal it in. You can see all the detail. You can also check out the full-length tutorial. There'll be a link in the description below or up on the screen coming up soon. And to continue your learning, be sure to check out some of the other videos and playlists that I've got listed here. And until next time, go grab your airbrush, do some amazing artwork yourself, and I'll see you again very, very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.